Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great, and if you are new here, welcome. I hope you stay in this channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, darling. So today I decided we're going to have a sit down video, and you know you know how it is. Someone actually commented on the last video, that I had, like the sit down video where I was talking about Ghana, and they said, I don't only talk about the nice things, talk about bad stuff, like even the bad things you didn't like about Ghana and all that. But I know, I just love Ghana. So I don't know if I'm going to have any bad thing, but actually today we are going to be talking about culture shock in Ghana. Culture shock, guys. So first of all, let me say, a lot of people always think because we are from Africa, we have to adapt when we go to another African country. But the truth is, guys, we differ. When you come to West Africa, when you come to Southern Africa, East Africa, all those like African countries, they differ with their culture, with everything. Yes, we might be having a lot in common, but we differ a lot. So let's dive into today's video. So first of all, and this is for my own experience, I know it will differ like with everyone, but this is for my experience. Okay, so first of all, was food. I don't know whether I was expecting to like find pub there. I don't know if I was expecting to find like everything that we have here to find it there, but no, absolutely not. And the people, they love their soup, they love their chili in their food, and they put a lot of it. And if you're not used to that and you are going there, you better start practicing. But anyway, another thing that I actually like had difficulty with is the fact that there are people who eat dogs. It's not everyone in Ghana, obviously. Like, there are people who do eat them, there are people who do eat cat, and at times even the street food that you find, like the street food, you're not pretty sure which meat you are eating. And I had an experience where I actually ate a cat and I didn't even know. And then another thing is snails. Guys, I don't know, like I don't know. I just not snails, guys, not snails. So I had difficulty like eating snails. At first it was difficult for me to like, eat the food and all those kind of things, but then as time went on, I actually like got to find like my favorite food, and I loved the fufu, the soups and all that. But other than that, guys, I couldn't eat snails. And then they have what they call coat. So coat in Setswana ke letalo, guys, ke letalo. So yeah, they have what they call coat. I don't know if it's in English. Guess they don't remove that from the cow or from the goat, and they sell that, and it's very expensive. Like, people love that and they buy it, and it's called coat. And here we don't do that. So so that's one of the things that actually shocked me so much when I was there. The fact that they were eating snails, because wow, snails, I am. So I still found it difficult to eat them, but I ate everything else. And another thing is the fact that you buy oranges and they are already peeled off, and you buy a lot of things and they are already peeled off for you, and they are ready to chow. They are ready to chow, guys. So yeah, the oranges, you would buy them and they're already open, but you could also buy the ones that are not open. It's only that for me, I got used to like buying the ones that are already like peeled off, and I'll just suck up the juice, and that was it. And then second is it's church. Okay, churches that side, like, I don't know, like Ghana has a lot of churches, like a lot, and a lot of churches, a lot. Like everywhere you go, it's either like in one area you find a mosque, and then there are like five churches in that same area. And Sundays are like church days. Like Sundays, everyone goes to church. Literally everyone goes to church. And as long as you're a Christian, it's either you're a Muslim or a Christian. But on Sunday, it's for Christians, everyone definitely goes to church. You go to church, on your way coming back from church, you find people, they'll be going to church, some people will be coming back from church. That's just how it is. And these guys will dress up for church. These women will dress up for church. These women will look nice just for church. Guys, I don't know, like I came here, like I looked at women in Ghana every Sunday, the way they are so dressed up, as if as if they are going for an event. Guys, they dress up, they change, they don't repeat their clothes. I even wonder gore do the rope guy, but that was them. Like they would dress up for church and they would look nice. And those people, they take, but I like church serious. Like they do take church serious. And I think that's one thing that I actually liked so much about them. Like they were so dedicated. Like there are people who are very dedicated to like God, church, and they'll make sure when they go to church they look stunning. um the When it comes to like responsibilities, I realized like a lot of families, like the men would be the only ones who are like working. Like majority of them, they're like working, and the women are the ones that makes, like, they 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 are the ones that create that relationship with their kids. And they're the ones who are close with the kids. They're the ones that are like cooking and doing all this house chores, right? And I would never, like, I would find maybe once in a while where I'll find like a man who's actually like cooking, and while the wife is also there, or just, unless he's like helping the wife to like to cook. I don't know, like I felt like they they make like all this house chores and everything a woman's responsibility and all that, in such a way that they don't do anything at all, like um isn't like helping, right? And I don't know, like it's just different, because for me, I grew up with my dad, like doing all these things, and everyone else doing it in the house. And even now, like my husband does, like he cooks for me as well, and all this kind of things. But then I feel like in Ghana it was like typical uh life of back then, like in our like olden times, where men, they would not touch anything house chore, they would not like take care of the kids, they will not like change diapers on the kids and all those kind of things. But yeah, that's what I got to like realize, that they keep in like the old culture of men focusing on working, and then they just come, and the women have cooked, they've done everything, they wash and all this kind of things, and for them they just eat, and then that's it. So yeah, that's, and just like I said, there might have been a lot of changes, because um the Ghana that I went to that time, it's different now, it's been years. So yeah. And then the fourth one, which is using the right hand. I don't know, I struggled so much. Like here in Southern Africa, it's different. But I know in Zim, I just got to learn that also in Zim, they also do this whole culture of using your right hand. Like when you greet someone, when they give you something, when you touch something, you have to use your right hand. And if you use your left hand, it's offensive. right? And I think like most of them, they just thought, oh, probably because we are from Africa, we also do like keep the same culture, but things are just, they don't know that, things are different with other African countries. So for me, I struggled a lot because, for us, like in Botswana, mostly, like we use both of our hands. Like we can eat, like there are people who actually use their left hand, like in everything, like cook, writing, and all those kind of things, and they use their left hand. And there are people who use their right hand, and we don't see any problem with that, right? But then in Ghana, it's offensive when you greet someone. I remember there was this other time, like I don't know, like I was actually greeting someone, and when I went back to the house, this lady that I was staying with, she started like telling me, that was not nice. You gave someone your left hand. I was holding like plastics on my hands, and then the other hand, my left hand like was empty. So I greeted him using my left hand, and then I I don't know, like for him, he probably thought, oh, she doesn't know, she doesn't have to use her left hand. At that time, I didn't know. Like I had been like in Ghana for like maybe 6 months, and I didn't know that it was offensive and all that. And then this other time, I went to a shop and I was looking for some stuff, and I was using my left. It was not there in my mind. Like I didn't even know I was not supposed to do that, and I was using my left hand like to touch stuff and all that. I was using like both of my hands. And this lady, like she got so offended, like she was so pissed. She started like, coming at me and all that. And I was wondering, like I was so shocked, like I was wondering like what the heck is going on. And she was saying I'm bringing bad luck to her shop and all those kind of things. And I, like in my mind, I'm wondering like what the heck is going on. And later on, I just got to learn, because I was using my left hand. So that's the reason why she got offended. So if you're planning to go to Ghana, start practicing using your right hand only. The left hand, keep it on your back. Don't use it. Anyway, yeah, I just got to like, learn that I don't have to use my left hand. I have to use my right hand. I still struggled because even now at home, like I don't use, like I use both of my hands, obviously. So yeah. And then the fifth thing, which is the last, is funerals. I wanted to put this one at the end so that we can discuss it, guys. Funerals in Ghana, they are traumatizing. First of all, let me say this. I don't know. I hope I'll use words that will not cause me to be cancelled on YouTube. But there was this other time I was with this lady that I was staying with, and she was from Ghana, so she knows these things, like it's her culture. So we were walking down, and there was a funeral just close to this lady's shop, and this lady like would always go there and teach her and talk to her and stuff. So we were like going to the same church with that lady. So she's the neighbor to that old lady who had passed away, and she was actually like helping a lot with stuff because she was she had employed that old lady's son. So which means now she's the one who's like helping out with almost everything. So we're coming from a different area and going to close to where we stay. As we are walking, there's a combi, like taxis, like this matatu, yeah, combis, and those minibuses, yeah, the ones that transport people. For those who are from Africa, they understand what I'm talking about. So I see this people, they're pulling something like from the minibus. Like they open behind just behind the minibus, and they're pulling this. I don't know whether I should say, like, yeah, they were pulling something from there, and they carry that into the house. This girl, like, she's telling me, oh, that's actually the person who's deceased. Man, I was so traumatized. I was so traumatized. I was like, seriously, way, you kidding? Like, you want to tell me that person the way? The, yo, yeah. Guys, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. You know us here, like, here, like, okay, let me just narrate a little bit. Like, in Botswana, you know, like, we usually do like our funerals like on Saturday, and on Friday that's when you receive your deceased, and they come in a casket already, right? And people are just standing there, and they're quiet, and we start singing. La di tsa akere, dipina tsa teng. Well, we don't even open our mouth when we sing those. So we stand there, and then we sing, and then the casket is moved into the person's house, and then the following day it's taken out. Guys, no, ke se e go ithela kwa lapeng kana wena o ta e fitlhela. Guys, I was traumatized, and I asked her, like, why asimo casket there, like, why? And she said, no, usually you buy it and bring it home, and then they'll to usually, like, when they come, they are prepared first at home, and then they are put in the following day when they get buried. Yeah. Guys, the following day traumatized me more. If you have tasted fufu, if you know fufu, you understand, and the soups and all that, and you know you cannot eat fufu. Like, fufu and the soups, they have to be warm in order for you to enjoy them. And usually when they are cold, it tastes like something else. So we are coming back from our area, like the same area that we were coming, like the day before. Yeah, the area that we're coming from the day before, and we we find this lady. We go to her shop, and she had told us, you guys should come tomorrow. I'll leave some food for you guys, and you can come and eat. And I still regret why I had to go pee before eating the food, because I actually left, like, there was this place where, like, those places where they usually, like, take a bath at the back. If you're from West Africa, you understand what I'm talking about, where people are usually, like, standing and they take a bath in there, and it's just outside the house, right? So I went there, we went to pee, and there's this scent, and I left. Like, I didn't just mind anything, I just left and came. Guys, I don't know, I don't think I should talk about this on YouTube, because that was not nice. That was not nice. So I come back, and the lady that I was staying with, she goes there and leave me there, and then she comes back and she's asking me, oh, did you see that thing that looks more like grass and all that? Do you know what that is? I'm like, no. She's like, that's what they actually use to, like, wash or bath this deceased. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, you didn't feel anything, like the scent or anything like that. I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, what about it? Yeah, it's which means they're washing this person. Guys, I've never been traumatized before. I have never been traumatized like that before. You know what? If we start talking about funerals and all that, the stories won't end. Because it's just different. Like, even the TV stations, they don't have like viewer discretion. Yeah, they just show anything. Like, you know how for us here we actually like don't show some of the stuff, right? I'm not gonna name stuff because you guys, we are talking about funerals here. So even when somebody drowned, they will show you. If there's an accident that happened, they would show you. I don't know, maybe now things have changed because I haven't been in Ghana like in like forever, like in years. But they would not filter anything. They'll show you. So, and another thing is the fact that they would sew clothes, like for a funeral. They would make clothes for funerals. The black and white clothes, the black for the day of the funeral, the black and white for the Thanksgiving, and then the black and red for the funeral day, and then there's black and white for the Thanksgiving, which is Sunday, because usually the funerals on Saturday, and then Sunday's Thanksgiving, they go to your church, which was also like something new because here we don't do that. And then go book your DJ, Masikan. Go book your DJ. You pay for music. You hire a DJ, someone who will come and play music at the funeral. And even the tents, guys, they will hire tents and decorate them. And the ones that they keep their deceased, they will make sure that the tent looks nice. So I don't really know how much they spend in funerals, but they might be spending a lot of money. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me just end this video here, and I hope you guys loved that, and all the stories and stuff. I'm still trying to get used to like sitting down and have like sit down videos that are more interactive and stuff. But I hope you guys will enjoy this one. And if you have any questions, if you guys have any comments, if there is any Ghanaian person here in this channel, go and comment and tell me like some of the stuff. For those who have never been there or who are going there, ask me any questions, anything that you guys feel like maybe you want to know before going there, because I know there are other people who actually like will be lacking so much information of going there. Because even for me, I didn't have much information of what I need to go there, and at that time, like, we're not that familiar with YouTube and all those kind of things, and I didn't have much information really on what to look out for, and the things that I should carry there, what I should prepare, and all those kind of things. But anyway, if you have anything that you want, any questions that you guys have, you can ask below and I'll answer them on the next sit down video. And I want to start editing one sit down video in a week and a vlog at the same time, and then I'll see pretty much, because I post vlogs on Sunday, I'll see when exactly in the during the week when I can post like sit down videos. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel and invite your friends so that they can come and support the YouTuber tsa Botswana. We need your support. It's through you guys. So go and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you are always notified whenever I post new videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.